Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Deb C, and the place to be, it's Deb C. Bloop, bloop, that's me. Boop, Deb C. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday. I hope everybody is having, nope, no. Happy Tuesday. Let's rewind that. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody is having a wonderful week and a great day. As you can tell, my nose is draining a little bit, so enjoy that. Okay, so I'm doing something I didn't do last week, and that is I watched Sister Wives last night, and I watched it last night, and I was like, should I make it? Am I gonna make the? I can't think straight. Am I gonna make the unboxing video, or am I gonna make Sister Wives? I didn't watch all of Sister Wives. So I decided, as you could tell, I decided to do the unboxing, Universal Yums. And then I watched most of the rest of Sister Wives last night. And then I finished it up today. So I made my notes. Let's get to it. This is Sister Wives Tell All Part 2. And there was a lot of talk. This whole episode was really, most of it was about like Coyote Pass and the money from that and the confidentiality agreement. So it was said that there was a confidentiality clause added to the Coyote Pass papers. Robin and Cody, the reason why it was added was because Robin and Cody didn't want anyone talking about like family finances, and they really didn't want Mary talking about the fact that like she gifted money to Robin to buy her house, for Robin to buy her house. Mary and Cody said that Mary and Janelle wanted their 25% from the sale of Coyote Pass, plus what they gifted for Robin's house. He was like A-okay with giving Janelle her money. But when it came to Mary, it was a little different story. He's saying that she wanted like all of the money from the sale of her Las Vegas house, plus the 25% of the sale of Coyote Pass. And she wouldn't like recognize the fact that him and Robin, the Cody and Robin, had paid money into Coyote Pass. Now, here's the thing. Did Robin? Because where's Robin getting her money from? Like, is it from the show? I don't know. Because in the past, she didn't have a heck of a lot of money, and everybody had to put in money to help pay for her house. Did she do that with anybody else? I don't think she did. Now, here's the thing. Mary says that she, like, never fought him on him getting, like, 50% of the money from the sale of the house in Vegas. Although, to me, and she did say it would make sense for her to get more money than Cody would get from the sale of that Vegas house, because, like, she lived there more than he did, and she paid the mortgage. That would make sense to me. I mean, if she paid the mortgage and she spent most of the time there, I would think just morally that she should get more of the money. The question was, why does Cody have the money or have like the equity? And the answer was, that was the loan to pay for Robin's house. So she took every penny that came from the sale of her Las Vegas house, went to Robin's down payment for a house. Now listen, we're going to circle around back to this a little bit later. Now here comes Robin. Oh, here comes Robin saying, well, about the Vegas house, Mary's Vegas house. Well, Cody paid the bills, at Mary's house, and, he put money into it by paying bills, and he paid the home insurance. And Mary was like, hold up. No. She's like, the home insurance was built into the mortgage, and I paid the mortgage. And also, how would she know what my bills are? I'm not getting my mail sent over there, which, right. How is she knowing about what Mary's bills are? Mary did then say, remember I said Mary had said, I always wanted 50%. Mary then did say, originally I did want all of the money from that house sale, but I then later conceded to 50%. Robin said and they're saying that, when I say they, I mean Janelle and Mary, and especially Janelle, is saying that everything was good, like all the paperwork was done for me, Mary, and Cody, and I sent in the money for the title payment, so nobody could say this wasn't paid. And then all of a sudden, like in the 11th hour, here comes Robin with this confidentiality clause. And that, it was in the 11th hour. And here comes Robin saying, no, the confidentiality clause was always in there. Well, then why is Janelle saying it wasn't? And she's like, well, it's probably because Janelle was busted in that backdoor deal, and now she's trying to take like the heat off from herself. But if that's the case, it's not just one person that's saying that was added in at the last minute. It's two people, because it's Mary. So what now? I mean, it's two people saying this. And Suri asked Janelle, was there a back deal? And Janelle was like, there was no back deal. Remember in the first episode, she was like, my attorney had said that this is an option. An option would be for him to force the sale and then pay Mary later. But Janelle says there was no deal. Then Robin, Robin with this crying. Robin got real emotional because she was talking about, like, she said, Cody, what did she say? She said, Cody wasn't the man that I thought he was when I married him. He's no longer the man that she married, that she fell in love with, and his morals are trash. And she was saying, when he divorced Mary and we got married so he could adopt my kids, here's the thing. She said something like, and the law had to get involved. I don't like when the law gets involved. Listen, I'm going to tell you. Number one, why would you be nervous when the law is getting involved? Like, if you didn't do anything wrong, why would you be nervous about the law getting involved? She's like, I don't like having the law involved. Well, I mean, maybe you shouldn't have planted the seed that Mary give up the marriage so that you could be the legal one. I'm just saying. But she said when that was done, she was like, listen, if at any time I want to walk away from this, then you have to let me walk away. And he's like, listen, I will let you walk away. I'm the kind of person that if a wife leaves me, I will buy a house for her and her new husband right down the street. I will be best friends with her new husband. And she's like, that was a promise he made to me, and he's not keeping that promise, you know? That promise don't mean jack shit to him. And I called him out on it. And that was when, like the clouds parted and sun came out, and suddenly the moral compass shined down on Cody, and Cody was like, what am I doing? I can't do a backdoor deal. I have to give them all the money. I have to be moral because I have my pretty, shy, moral compass of a wife. Diesel Jean, moral compass of a wife. Oh. And then when they asked Cody, was Robin the reason why you decided not to do the backdoor deal? No, she's not. But she is the moral compass of the Cody Brown family. And they took that to Mary. And when the question was, do you think Robin put a stop to the backdoor deal? She's like, I don't know. I just have no idea. Well, was Robin the moral compass of the family, of the family? She's like, yeah, she was for her family. Yeah. She's like, no, Cody's saying she was a moral compass for the entire family, like the entire Cody Brown family. Mary, I would have said the same thing. I would have said, hell no, I have my own moral compass. No, I have morals that I live by. And no, mine are mine, hers are hers. Don't get us confused. Robin, then it was, the question to Robin was, can you understand Mary's distrust? And Robin, she starts off like, oh yes, I can totally understand Mary's mistrust for Cody. And she's like, no, for both of you, for the family, for both of you. She's like, I can understand about Cody, but I cannot understand about mine. She got real defensive. She was like, but not me. Not me. Listen, and I have written down here, yeah, this woman isn't going to be with this man forever because, listen, this is the second time in this episode that she had cried about how he acts. I don't know why I have this written here, but honestly, like, she cried before about him breaking that promise, and then she cried now when she was like, there's things that I don't like that he does. They're not going to stay. They're not going to stay together. If they do, I would be incredibly surprised at that. Okay. So then the question was, and then they got into the whole thing of like, well, listen, should someone have told Mary about this backdoor deal? And the question to Mary was, should Robin have told you about this deal? And she said, she didn't say Robin should have. She said, someone should have told me about this deal. Just out of respect. They had it edited in the commercials to make it look like she said Robin should have told me out of respect, but she said someone should have told me about this out of respect. And Mary had said, listen, I've done some shit. I've done shit in my life, but I don't lie. I'm not dishonest. So then here comes Robin, sitting her ass down on that couch and saying, well, I've never given a reason. I have never given a reason for Mary to distrust me. And Mary was like, that, I disagree with that. That's all I'm going to say about that, but I disagree with that. The question to Robin was, if you're looking out for Mary and you know about the deal, then why wouldn't you tell Mary about the deal? And she looked all confused with the question and then got real defensive. She's like, are you serious? Are you serious? Suri backed up and was like, yeah, yes, I am serious. That's why I asked the fucking question. That's why I asked this question. Yes. So she's saying she didn't want to tell Mary because this involves Cody. I'm married to Cody. This involves Cody. Plus, she said that telling Mary, if Mary would know, then it would cause even more problems. Plus, she wasn't going to do any more than she was already doing because she said Mary backstabbed her. She said, I'm doing what I could based on our relationship, based on our friendship. So here's the deal. If Mary would have, like, when Mary left the family and moved out, and when Robin brought over that tacky ass dream journal, then listen, I like homemade gifts, but when that was tacky. So if Mary would have, kept in touch with her and they would have stayed best friends and this and that, then she would have done more. Don't tell me about a moral compass then. Please don't do that. Please do not tell me about a moral compass if you're not going to tell her about this. And she also had said, I don't trust Mary. Nobody should trust you. Okay. So, and then, I also thought he went on that tour, the apology tour, where he's like, I'm sorry for talking shit. I'm sorry for saying this and that and this and that. And then he still continues to talk shit. Now, also, on this whole NDA, and Janelle called it out, they were like, we are going to put this confidentiality clause in here because we don't want people talking about our finances and talking about Coyote Pass and talking about, Mary's house and Robin's house and finances surrounding all of that. So they don't want that, but then there's Robin and Cody talking about it. So like Janelle said, Janelle was like, so I guess, they broke they broke the NDA, so I guess we can all talk. Yeah, that's exactly right. Why even have it in there? I'm going to turn on I have my little remote for the front for a little heater. I have a little heater in here. Okay, so we're done with that. Then the apology tour came up. And this is where we get Christine and David in there, because David and Christine really have not talked that much. So it killed me whenever Cody said, listen, I want Christine and David to be free. I want them to be free and happy and able to enjoy married life and get on with life. Listen, they are. They're happy. They are free. They don't think about you. They're not living in their, in their nice house in Utah, just sitting there pining over you and crying every day about Cody Brown. They have moved on. Suri also mentioned that when he had said that he wasn't, when Cody had always said that he wasn't attracted to her. And that he says that, wait. So he then brings up, he's like, oh, well, is that what you think? Well, listen to this random story. He tells this story about how when money was tight, they just barely had a pot to piss in, and they went out shopping, and she tried on a pantsuit, and he was like, damn, GD. Oh my Lord, you look good in that pantsuit. You gotta get that pantsuit. So he that one time, that was just that one time, right? He's thrown up this random pantsuit moment to make it look like he wasn't a fucking asshole. Remember? You know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say. It starts with a gas station and it ends with nachos. Mm-hmm. How many times has he said on there that he doesn't find her attractive? And he was nauseated, and he wasn't even remotely attracted, and he was revolted by the sight of a chubby girl eating gas station nachos. Fuck you. Ugh. On behalf of three things. On behalf of gas stations, on behalf of nachos, and on behalf of all the fucking chubby women, chubby, chunky, overweight, obese, whatever you want to call us. Fuck you. Take a trip to the ovary. No, I meant to say the aviary, not the ovary. Take a trip to the aviary. Pick one. It'll take you to the aviary. So he throws up that random pantsuit. Remember you put that pantsuit on, and I said, gee, you look good in that. You gotta get that pantsuit. He also said that she misinterpreted it the wrong way. She misinterpreted what he said. He's like, I never said that she was ugly. I never said that. I didn't say that there wasn't a physical attraction. I said that there was not a trust attraction. I don't, what the fuck is that? Is that you saying that you can't trust her? Because why don't you just say that? There was not a trust attraction. What the fuck is that? Ugh. So Suri mentions that to Christine, and Christine was like, oh, thank God he didn't mention that in front of David. She's like, I don't want to hear about what Cody has to say about my looks, or if he was or wasn't attracted to me, or that he loved me. She's like, it was disrespectful because David was right here. David was annoyed. David was like, the fuck are you saying? I'm her wife. I'm her husband right now. And you're saying this in front of me? He's like, that broke bro code. Cody had said that he thinks David is a likable guy, but he doesn't want to have a friendship with him. Now listen, Cody, David doesn't want to have a friendship with you either, because he just said that he invited him up to Moab to test like where Cody is at. David says, listen, it's all about what Cody wants. Cody is all about what Cody wants, what's best for him, not what's best for the family. And to be honest with you, the question was, do you think Cody knew how uncomfortable that comment made you? And he said no. But to be honest with you, Cody's a narcissist. Cody he doesn't care. He wouldn't be able to see that, because he's not thinking of anyone else. He's always just thinking of himself and noticing things, about himself or things that pertain to him. So he wouldn't have noticed that. And listen, here's another thing. When Robin had said that, that Christine needed to hear Cody say, I did love you, in order for her to heal. Once again, let's get this established. She has healed. She's healed long ago. In case you didn't know, she's married. Yeah. So she has healed. She has moved on. And yes, I do agree, David. I mean, the two things that you have that Cody doesn't is common sense and logic and critical thinking. The question for Robin, or no, the question to David was like something like, now Robin wasn't there, would it have been safe for Robin to be there? And he was like, yeah. Why? What was going to happen? Which was my thought. I was like, what would they think would have happened? I mean, they would have been cordial, you know? I mean, David didn't get up and pummel the shit out of Cody. Everything would have been fine. She would have been fine. And when David finds out what Cody says about what David had said, David was like, it's not my no. When David finds out about what Cody was saying, he was like, listen, it's not my problem what Cody was saying. I'll take count for what I say. I'm not worried about what he's saying. Who cares? He's a J-O. He's a jag. Like we would say in Western Pennsylvania. He's a jag. He's a jag-off. Plain simple. He's a jag. Okay. So listen, in the comments, let me know if you watched and what you thought. I don't know how many episodes they're going to have of this. I'm thinking that there's just going to be one more. What else could there be to talk about? Also, I think Jen and Mary are starting, I don't know if it's a podcast or if it's a website or what it is, but it's called Salty Birches. Salty, B-I-R-C-H-E-S. Salty Birches. And the video that I saw, talking about it, it was real cute. It was like that whole, remember when the first Wicked came out and there was Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo and they were like, she's a witch and she's a witch. Well, it was kind of like that in the back and forth kind of style. And it started off by saying, Jen started off by saying, F you, Cody. I loved it. I love Jen. Okay, so in the comments, let me know if you watched and if you did, what you thought. Both the TV show and the video that you watch right now. Also, if no one has told you yet today, you are certainly loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there so that it comes back at you. Please always take care of one another and let's spread kindness because it is very much needed. Also, be aware of your surroundings. Be smart and safe. Let's hydrate with some water. And always remember, Dolly and I are sending out our love, thoughts, prayers, and positive energy so you make it through. Love you guys. And I will see you. Hopefully, I will see you tomorrow. We will see about it. I'm going to watch Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And hopefully I will be making a video tomorrow. But if not, then I hope everybody has a great day tomorrow. And it's Tuesday. Oh, no, it's a Wednesday. Oh, we're halfway through the week. Okay. I will see you tomorrow. Maybe. Possibly. Bye, guys. Bye.